weekly band crawl here for March 25th and 26th. I am super excited. I am good friends with both of these guys, Raging Sun right here, William and Jason, and I've known Jason a long time. The interview with these two is going to be a blast. So make sure you stick around and check this thing out. By now you know the deal. If you want to be on the crawl, send me what you've got Tuesday by noon. I'll happily include it. I still get them Wednesday. I will tell you the secret, as I've told you every episode. This is Wednesday. It's noon. I'm here with William and Jason. We're already recording. Gotta have it by Tuesday afternoon or I'm not going to be able to get it in. So, that said, let's do it. Jason, that's Cafe Murano.
Friday and Saturday, Street Talk.
Have you seen them?
No, I haven't yet.
So, I've only gotten to see them once. They're just a fun dance party rock and roll band. You know what I mean? Cafe Murano is more of a mellower club, right? It's not OB's or Main Street or whatever, but they're a great fit over there. If you're looking to dance and just have a good time, that's the place to go. And then, William, that is Sanford Brewing Company in Sanford.
Friday, Diamond Dixie, and Saturday, Franchise Players.
So I haven't gotten to see Diamond Dixie. Have either of you seen Franchise Players?
I haven't seen neither of those.
They're amazing. Like, I'm a big fan of those guys.
I hear you talk about them a lot.
They're fantastic. So that's another great weekend lined up there in Maitland. And then, in Sanford. And then in Maitland, they have Jordan Foley and Tyler Hood. And then Saturday, they have Duality, which is Sean. And so it's awesome every time. It's an acoustic thing. But again, what I like is, Duality, Acoustic Inferno, a couple of these other ones, they're not just music to slit your wrist by. Right, you don't have to go there and be sad all night because it's fun. It's a really good show.
I love Acoustic Inferno. I see them several times. I love those guys.
They're incredible. And so Duality is amazing. You should definitely go check them out. I'm sure, Jason, you are familiar with this venue.
Oh, yes. Dexter's. Friday, Shadow Cabinet. Saturday, Paradox.
Now, you probably haven't had a... You guys play even more than I play. So it's kind of unfair when I'm like, have you seen them? Because you're like, no, I play every day.
I saw Paradox several times.
Which one?
Paradox.
Oh, what do you think?
Guys, it's good. It's a really good band. Adam Lining and his band, and Rafael on bass. Rafael used to be our bass player a long time
ago.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So, got a lot of bunch of great guys. Really good music.
And have you've seen them also, obviously?
I've seen Aaron in different projects before he joined Paradox.
Well, he's been playing a long time.
Now we actually did an event benefit at the Alley with Shadow Cabinet last fall.
Oh, nice.
Really,
I like them a lot.
Really good band. I love their sound. I love what they were playing.
The alternative 80s stuff.
And they're the only ones doing that still. I say that every week. But I still like other than Rusty Wilmot's Love Song, which is the crew tribute, which is also amazing. If you want that 80s alternative all night long, the Flock Seagulls, the Depeche Mode, that's where you're going to go.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly.
So another great weekend at Dexter's. This is the Alley. So on Friday they have Judy Behave. I'm a big Judy fan. I say that all the time.
Yeah, me too.
And I didn't know this, but it's the Rush tribute band behind her. So not only is the band really good, but it's Reed Hayes on drums.
Yeah.
Which it's a killer lineup. So that's going to be amazing. And then Hayfire, right? As I always say, 4-time champion going for year number 5. If you like country, that's it. Like, go out, have a blast. You'll be glad you did. William, I'm sure you've been to Castleberry.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure.
Friday and Saturday, Yet County and the Dragsters. That's what it used to be, the American Hot Rods, right?
I don't think it's actually a replacement. I think this is a new... I'm going to have to ask Jet, right? So, Jet, if you put it in the comments, hit me up, whatever. But I think this is just a new band. They don't dress up.
Yeah, that's what I see. They don't dress up.
Right, no. This is just 80s power, rock, and I could watch Jet do that however he wants to do. I don't care. Whatever. But this is his new project, and it's already playing everywhere, so that tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah, and Hector, the bass player, used to be our first bass
right.
player.
It's funny, you watch these, and the music scene is only so big.
Yeah.
And you're like, that was here, and these were here, and it's like every couple years, everyone takes the bands, shakes them up, and then pours them back out, and a couple people move around, right? It happens all the time. I'm sure you're familiar with Post Time.
Oh, yes.
I saw you at Post Time.
And Friday and Saturday, Skin Deep. I mean, I've always said there's a few bands around that they're not bands to me, they're institutions because they've been
33
Rocket,
years.
Skin Deep,
My Gen.
Rockafly, My Gen.
Yep.
They've established themselves. They're permanent fixtures. They always put on a tremendous show. It doesn't matter when you see them or where you see them.
I agree.
Correct. I love Skin Deep. It's my favorite rock band around time.
Really?
Really,
Okay.
you can ask Lee. I always and Billy and I, we have a good relationship. Even Billy is my realtor too. So, but Lee, I always tell him, first time I came to see bands in the Orlando music scenes, post time was the first time I visit. And the first band I saw Skin Deep, and I say myself, I'm going back.
You're gonna do that.
I'm going back to music. I quit music before that. I sold all my gear. I get so
Just got
sick
out
of the scene back in Puerto Rico and all this stuff, and I sold everything and I quit completely. But
And
then
then
I
you
saw
saw
this
Skin
guy
Deep
and I
and said, "That's
said,
it."
I'm putting it back together after
So, Lee, he's your fault.
this. He knows that. He knows that.
Just so you know, I know you know OBs, I mean, come on.
And definitely,
And there's our institution.
Another one in Crash Rocket. Glenn, Jenny, Brian, Murph. I've done events with these guys 11, 12 years. I've got a long history of doing stuff with them. They've always been gracious, always put on a powerful show.
Oh, no, they're
It's
amazing
never
every time.
disappointment.
And they're super, super, super nice guys.
Yes,
Yes.
that's
Super
one thing
nice
I would
guys.
definitely say.
Yeah, I enjoy them every single time.
We share stage with them for Bike Week at Main Street
Oh,
Station.
nice.
We play and they were.
I saw
closing the
that.
night,
You guys
so.
were, yeah. Johnny's Other Side, Speed Limit 70. I don't know if you had a chance to check them out. That's Thomas and Susan.
Yeah.
They've been around a long time too.
I remember them from back in the day.
Yeah,
too.
I'm not sure how long. I mean, Susan's only 21, maybe 23. So I don't know how long the band's been around, but they're awesome. I enjoy them every single time. And then this is a newer venue for us. I have not been out to Bloodhound Brew. I believe it's in Orlando. Tom, my partner in the band crawl, who sends me most of the information, he was like, "Hey, we should add this." No problem. So I wish I knew more about it. Friday is Rogue Collar. Saturday is Edge of Madness. I have noticed this. They tend to have bands I haven't heard of. So they have their own special scene almost. Like, I need to go down there and check it out. You know what I mean? Because it seems like they have bands that aren't everywhere else. And that could just be because they have a different type of venue. Or maybe they're giving some newer bands their start. Either way, it's awesome. Have you been out there?
I hadn't even heard about them until I saw it on your band call, so that's a place I have to check out.
There you go. See,
I always
so
love checking
we're
out
helping
different
Bloodhound Brew
bands.
because I get that a lot. Who are they? So, very cool. Very cool. William, this is Long's Log Cabin in, I think it's officially Port Orange. Don't hold me to that, though.
Yeah, so on Friday you have Cumberland.
Yeah, and they are country music also. They're out of Jacksonville. They come down there to play once in a while. I hear nothing but rave reviews. I'm tainted because I've seen Hayfire. You know what I mean? And so, but I have to go see them. I hear nothing but good things. And then obviously Main Street Station, right? And so this is going way back, right? So Hayfire's there Friday. Overkill, right? So back in the Donkey Punch days.
Hilario.
Joe, say his last name.
Hilario.
Do you know I've been saying it wrong all these years? I just say Hilaro.
Hilarious.
I just say Hilaro, right? I just say Hilaro. And he was here last week, and I'm pretty sure I introduced him as Hilaro, and he didn't correct me. So I've had it wrong for like 18 years, but Overkill's incredible. I've seen them a bunch of times. They've had a couple lineup changes too, but every single one has made the band just tighter and tighter and tighter. And they're great.
And I will say this about them. I know they got a new singer, Michael, a few months ago. And I went out and saw him, I believe, his second show.
Okay.
And you could tell he was just getting started, but you could tell there was a presence to him and the voice on him. Just like, give him a little time.
And he's going to get it.
Get the foundation of being on a stage, and it's going. He's
Joe said he's a younger guy. He's newer to the
is.
scene. He's kind of feeling his way out. And what better way to do that than with a band of veterans
And then we saw him-
that can guide you through, right?
Exactly.
I mean,
and then we saw
come
him a
on.
few months later, and you could tell the stage presence was growing.
He's getting
He's
comfortable.
more confident. So it's always awesome to watch that transformation in somebody when it happens in front of you.
We're going to have to pick a night that we're not playing and just go.
Yes.
You know, we'll have to we'll grab a couple other people, 3 of us, we'll just go because I definitely want to see that for sure. Boot Hill Saloon, we all know that place, right?
Oh,
right
yeah.
next door. And I'm bringing Jackknife on the show. We've been
Nice.
back and forth about picking a time, my schedule, their schedule, but we're getting them on the show. I have not gotten to hear them, but they post some of the bands they play on their ads, which I think is ingenious, and it's all stuff I listen to. So I'm very anxious to check that out. So go see them out at the Boot Hill. Are you familiar with the Doghouse?
Yes, we played there at Benefit, I think like a year ago, something like that.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, and obviously you know Redline.
Red Light.
Now, have you seen them with the new singer? He used to be with Rockology.
No, I haven't seen him with that singer. I seen him with the one before that was amazing. We do a Benefit with Shadow Cabinet demo ourselves a few months at the alley. And
You want
they
to
were
check them
great.
out again, trust me.
Okay.
Like they
Will do.
it's another band that just gets better and better and better. And their new. I'm horrible with names, just so you know.
Me too.
Thus 18 years of Joe Hilaro instead of Hilario. There you go. Right. So, but he's amazing. I saw them at Dexter's. There's 4 of them. They sound like 12 of them. Like,
oh, yes.
The band is awesome. And John's coming on here, too, by the way.
John's always been a song guitarist, and the drummer Paul Ray, I played with him in Product of
Oh,
Society.
yeah. Paul Ray's... I like watching Paul because there's no effort to it at all. It's just like, oh, yeah. Like, I almost feel like he could take phone calls. Like, you know, like, there's no effort. It's just,
and hear him when he plays and do the AC/DC, man, he's got killer voice
he's
for
got
it.
it. He's phenomenal.
Yes.
But I just like watching and being like, wow, why does he not look like he's working at all? So Hard Rock Friday, we talked about this. They have this summer series going on. I think it's called Rock the Beach.
Mm-hmm.
So Friday is Rusty Wilmot and the Love Song Cure tribute. Right? That thing is incredible.
Yeah,
he
I saw
looks
them
just like them. Like, I'm actually going to try and
Scary.
go to that because we're not playing Friday night. So I'm going to try and get out there. And then the same night, I guess before them, is a Depeche Mode tribute. So that's a very, like, this is literally like Shadow Cabinet weekend, right? At Hard Rock.
Nice.
And then on Saturday, they have Bad Actors, who I also haven't had a chance to see, but I hear, again, nothing but great stuff. Traders, so I know I should give this to you, but I like these guys. Kings County. So they're great. Like, it's one of those bands I stumbled on because they opened for Bon Jovi. They were inside at the Amway like years and years ago, and I have followed them ever since. Usually a 3-piece, although I've seen some photos of them as a 4-piece. They're also coming on. I actually owe Dexter a phone call back, but they're coming back on here also. Just a great mix of original and covers, and they've got a rabid fan base. Like, I looked at their follower number, and I just remember thinking, like, oh, damn. Like, it was a lot. So they're definitely worth checking out for sure. And then, are you familiar with Flagler Tavern right up the road?
Yep.
So have you seen Stereo FM?
No, I haven't seen those.
I hear it is, so what'll happen is I'll mention a name and someone will message me and be like, that's this one, this one, this one, this one. It's kind of a power group. Like, everybody in it was a pretty big name when I read down the list. I have to... Hopefully we'll play Traders on a night they're playing Flagler because you can just walk up and down.
Yes.
Yeah.
But and they're there all the time and people love them. So I'm sure they're phenomenal and like I'm super curious to check them out.
No, I'm too.
Jason, I know you've played Garage Bar, have you not? Or am I thinking?
We played down the road from there.
Okay.
Friday, Raspberry Pi. Saturday, Wicked Truth. We actually saw Raspberry Pi for the Rock the Cloud.
Nice.
We did the Rock the Cloud with them and Harlequin and Tim
They look
Montana.
like they're a huge group.
That was like 7-8 piece. Had
Yeah,
their own female horn section. I mean, they were
Nice.
really, really good. Very different 70s style funk music.
Are we getting a horn section in Raging Sun? Are we going to throw it behind Killing I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. Brews and Blues. I have not been there, but I want to because the stage looks really cool.
Yeah, it's a weird stage, but it's cool because it's
cool.
long. It's like the one at Castleberry's.
The thin
Like
and long.
wide, but thin, and then you have the columns in the middle.
So you can relate to this. Any stage that is small is simply the drum riser. Right? There's plenty of room for the band in front.
There's no drum riser in that one.
All right, I'm with you. And then you've been to Drunken Parrot, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yep, take it, all you.
Friday, Joe Reed, Iron Country. Saturday, J. Micah Morse.
Yes, and that's formerly Micah and the Reason. People don't seem to put that together.
I remember Micah from years ago. And again, another benefit. I did
He's
the Rocky
awesome.
Punch back in Shovelhead. So
He's awesome.
He was very good.
At Oasis, we've got Clayton Sturgeon, who does the Nirvana tribute. They're awesome. And then Three Ring Circus, which I was thrilled to see. Because they don't go out and play as much. So that's going to be awesome. Definitely go see those guys. They're one of the bands, if you don't see them now, you're probably going to have to wait a little while because they're all very busy. So that's
Oasis
definitely
is
worth
a fun place.
You know what happens at the Oasis?
Stay at the Oasis.
Sully's out in Melbourne. Friday is Seed, and Sunday is The Shake. It's all the way in Melbourne, so I have not seen them. But Tom loves this place, and they go out there and play there all the time. And then Pintos on Friday is Left Behind, and Saturday You Can Be Jason. Literally, you can just bring it. He'll show you the hair flip thing, and you can be Jason the entire time. Give you your own rock star karaoke. These are all the people who sent me their stuff on time, right? And so what I'm trying to do is instead of using my slide, I'm trying to take your band logo. A lot of people have listened and messaged it to me and make you your own slide. It's just easier for them to see your branding than my branding. Mm-hmm. And this is a free show. I make no money from it, so who cares about my branding, right? Like, this is all about band branding. Deviate, obviously, Rachel and Willie, right? I've seen them several times. I've enjoyed it every time. It's just a really cool vibe. And obviously the sound is perfection.
Oh, yes.
Because Candace is out front, and like it's amazing. There'll be a Leo's Live Music, which you guys are there the following night.
The night before Friday.
Oh, you're there. They're there Saturday. Excuse me. You're there Friday. I hear great things about that, and we'll talk about that a little bit in the interview because I don't want this to get too long.
Yep.
You know, because people will be like, "Wow, it's day 3 of the bankroll." And then Rachel, I love this picture, by the way. By the way, I think my TV is a little crooked. Let's fix that. Okay, there we go. Rachel is at Bank and Blues with our friends Electric. They're actually there Friday and Saturday night. Okay. And actually, I believe that should have been A-R-E.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have that wrong, so forgive me. I am my mistake. You can fire me. I'll refund your money. But she's there on Friday, so that's going to be an awesome show. And then, have you seen these guys? I'm a fan.
It sounds kind of familiar.
I'm a fan.
I think I saw them once.
This is Joe Hilarious on drums, right? Like this is
Joe Hilarious.
No, this is William and Jason Raging Sun. If you have not gotten to see them, we'll talk about it in the interview. I've gone 3 times. It is a phenomenal show every time, and what has always impressed me is every venue I've seen you at, the crowd is into it. It isn't like you do well at Post Time and you do not do well at OBs. Like every show I've gone to, the crowd's equally into it, having equally a good time. Like, not a surprise. You're veterans. You've been around a long time. You've been playing. Like, I'm not shocked, but it's very damn impressive. You know what I mean? You go venue to venue and you see like Post Time is like, yay, and OBs is like, why are these people playing? So it's very cool to see, and we'll talk in the interview about it for sure. You probably can't see that, which is my fault because we look at that little TV screen. But that is Jenna and Mark Loria. I found a picture of them. There was no logo out there, but I found a picture. They're at Spill Wine Bar in Winter Springs. Just a quaint little, in a nice strip mall wine bar with, you know, a bar with some TVs, a really nice outdoor sitting area. They usually do acoustic because it's small. It wouldn't, you know. I was gonna book Raging Sun, but it wasn't. So go check them out. Mark and Jen are amazing. You know, again, there's only a few acoustic groups I really like, and they're one of them. So, and then you know these. We just talked about.
Yeah, we talked about them.
Oh yes.
Right.
Friday
so,
at
all
Dexter's.
yours. Yeah, that's a perfect place for them. I'm gonna ask this one question though. You know them. I know them. They are not the mean, not smiling band. This is like the Motley Crue. Like, they're not. They're super friendly. Don't let. You guys need a smile picture. I want a smile picture. Send it over. Obviously, come on. Right?
Another institution.
Wing
You know
Shack,
them.
Papa Willie. Yeah.
Yeah. Wing Shack both nights. Both nights. I have not seen Wing Shack. Now, I could be remembering wrong because I'm getting old. But I have not seen a doubleheader at the Wing Shack.
Not normally.
No, I think Skin Deep did it once. But normally they bring one after the other, which again, they're 13 years in. They've been doing it a long time.
Oh, yes.
They put on a fantastic show. You know, they're super entertaining. They do tend to change up what they're doing, so you're not watching the same thing over. I'm not surprised that they're doing what they're doing, and I'm thrilled to see it. I'm a big Papa Willie fan. Have you seen More Than Venus?
Not yet.
You got to do that.
Heard a lot about
They have the duo, and then they have the band. I saw the band at Dexter's. She can sing anything.
Yeah.
And what I liked is it was kind of a studio musician setup where she would turn around and be like, Katy Perry, let's go. And then, okay. And the way they go, and then next song, she'll be like, Alice in Chains. Okay, let's go. They're very tight. They're very solid. This is semi-acoustic. So I don't know what they're doing. I'm going to have to find out.
a new one.
Right, but it's probably not the full band. My guess is it's a duo, trio type of thing. But it doesn't matter. Like, they're a great show every time. And she's just super, super nice. Have you seen Torn? You were at Bike Week.
Once, yeah. So, and I hear they were looking for the bass player.
No, so the rumor mill now is that they are not, but I can neither confirm nor deny. Now I will tell you.
It was in their posting.
Oh no, I know.
The post and everything.
I know. I'm giving you a band crawl exclusive. You heard it first. I don't know that they are, but they're awesome. They're like in my list of bands, they're in the top. Like they're just you have to go see those guys, and they're from Ocala. So these 2 gigs, Saturday at Charlie Horse and Sunday at 100 Proof Saloon, those are both out in Ocala. Worth the trip in my opinion, but they come out here a lot too because Ocala has like 3 music venues, right? And then they come here to expand on. But definitely, you have to go check them out. They're amazing. And actually, Eddie reminds me of you a little bit in the way that he gets in front of the band and he sings certain things. I mean, almost all of them where it's a wall. Like you're getting plowed by a bulldozer right now. Like when they do their Metallica and their whatever, it's just full blown. You'd think the guy's in the garden. You know what I mean? Which is the same way you perform and always have. And so I really like that. You know, there's no wimp out factor to this at all. So definitely check them out. I have not gotten to see Clocus. They send me their stuff all the time, and I apologize that I haven't gotten to do it yet. And I don't actually know where the DeLand Stockyard is.
No idea.
Yeah, so
No idea either.
post some info on that. And I apologize. I do have to get out and see them. This is our friends Electric, and they are at the Bank and Blues. They have Rachel on Friday sitting in with them. They're there Saturday as well. There is a cover charge at the Bank and Blues. It's worth the cover charge. Like, just go pay it. Support the venue. Support the band. Just go do it, right? Everybody's going to pay their mortgage, even if they pay the cover charge. Go check it out. It's going to be a great show. And then you can tell in that picture, Susan really is. She's like 21, right? I've established this. This is their duo, the Watkins duo. Thomas and Susan. Always a great time. Always a great time. And a really cool promo picture, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, it is.
You know, forgive me. I'm keeping us a little short. I know.
That's
So
all right.
forgive me. Have you seen Soundporium?
No, I have not.
I get their stuff. They send it in. They play a lot. It sounds like an interesting mix. I'm gonna have to bring you guys on the show. I'm betting a lot of people have not seen them yet. They're newer to here, but not new.
Okay.
So I wish I could say more about that, but I have the memory of a turtle these days, like it's no good. But they're at the Harley Davidson. I'm assuming HD Roadhouse is Harley Davidson Roadhouse, but don't hold me to it. HD Roadhouse in Merritt Island on Friday, and then on Saturday they're at the original First Turn. Did I say where Thomas and Susan were? I don't think I did. They are at Seminole Harley Davidson on Sunday. I think I just told you that I like them, and then you should find them like a Where's Waldo this week. Rusty Wilma.
Rusty.
I mean, like that. I love Rusty. Like that's it. Like the guy is just. I love Rusty, and his acoustic is another totally different. It's like an 80s 90s thing, and again it's awesome. Like it's fun the whole time. Thursday he is at Irish 31 in Oviedo at 7. Sunday he is at the Presidio 37 at 7 p.m. I don't know where either one of those are, because I play drums and there are no acoustic drum venues unless you're Scott Seaton.
Pretty much.
Then you can do your acoustic drum show, which is amazing, by the way. So, and then this is the flyer. I know you can't read it. It's okay. It's all good. So they are doing the Uptown Art Expo. This is at Crane's Roost, right in front of Cafe Murano. I actually really like that little walk around with the lake. So the lineup is pretty damn impressive. So Ken and Drew from Sister Hazel started off on Friday.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Jeff Coffey, who's the former lead vocalist from Chicago, is there too. Saturday is Pat Travers, and then My Gen is playing behind them. Which, by the way, speaking of institutions, right? Just like Skin Deep, just like Crash Rocket, you see these big, huge bands, and then it's like, and My Gen, because they're good enough to be on the bill.
Exactly.
You know, those are your free music lessons every week. So kudos to you guys. This is going to be a ton of fun. March 25th to the 27th. Go out and check it out. Go out and check it out. You're going to have a great time. I'm sure you've seen this.
Yes.
Jason actually just donated $500,000 before. It's a true story. William, not so much. But so, real quick, we're taking a kid from Give Kids the World. We have our kid, 5 years old, has a serious heart condition, but they'll say he's okay to do the event. He turned 6 the night before. He has no idea this is coming. We're going to Give Kids the World the night before, throwing him like a birthday party, and Batman will be joining us. And Batman is going to tell him, like, okay, the Joker's kidnapped the magic mascot. You got to help me figure this out. I'll meet you at the Amway tomorrow. We're going to go get the mascot back. And he's giving him like a costume and some batarangs. It's going to be awesome. We have a whole day, a whole thing planned there. Now, you can't go to the event because COVID and etc. So what we're doing is we're filming it. And then from the 4th to the 8th, we're releasing a daily episode from beginning to end. Right? The whole thing is to raise money for 2 groups. Give Kids the World. If you don't know them, they take kids that are either seriously ill or terminally ill. They give them a free week at their village. They have a house with their family. All the houses are themed. There's a Disney house, a Universal house, a Lego house. And they send them to all the theme parks. They like every day is a different theme. I think Monday's Halloween. Wednesdays is a birthday party. Like they have all these things. And then if they have a wish, they are a Make-A-Wish organization, and they can team up with them and be like, oh, we'll make it happen. Right? Okay. So half of the money goes to them. The other half goes to a favorite of mine. This is Camaraderie Foundation. So whether you're a past or a veteran or a current service member, doesn't matter. If you need anything, anything at all, they handle it for you. They will give you job assistance. They will give you mental health counseling. They will give you physical therapy. They will, whatever you need, they will provide to make sure that your transition back into, normal civilian life is a smooth one. And you don't think about how, at least I never did, a serviceman comes home and he or she may be fine, right? They may have family members who haven't seen them in 8 years. Mm-hmm. They may have a kid that was born when they left, and now, like, I know that's dad, I've seen photos, or I know that's mom, I've seen photos. I am a big military, law enforcement, first responder person, and I heard about this group from a friend of mine and was like, that's it. Like, we have to do something. And I actually went to them with this idea, and then went to Give Kids the World, because we sponsored them at Mears. And I'm like, okay, well, you give us the kid, camaraderie's do it. It's going to be awesome. So you can donate online at Back Hit for a day. Courtesy of Jason, we are now at $501,001. No, we're actually doing very well. I would love to see more public donations. I mean, even if you donate $5, just make a donation. There's 4,000 people or so who see this. All the bands have thousands of followers. Even if everybody came in and gave $1 to each group, it'd make a big difference, right? So don't think your amount isn't going to matter. I should do telethons. Did you notice that?
Yes.
I'm just saying. Anyway, go on and do it. Sorry to bother you. And in the meantime, you get to see the cool Batmobile and all the cool vehicles, which means it's interview time. Doors are locked. Seats are chained. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Stick around. We're going to interview these guys. It's going to be a great week of live music yet again. Go out, support. If you're out in Lakeland, Raging Sun, you can send me a thank you note on Monday. You'll be glad you did it. We'll see you guys soon.